Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, the Nature Boy, back with another video for you guys here today. And today we're going to be live reacting to One Piece chapter 1059. Now, I haven't been spoiled about anything on this chapter, but I've been hearing that it's a lot of hype and there's a lot of shit going on. And some of you have been waiting for my reaction, so here it is. Let's go. I could not react to it yesterday. Yesterday was an extremely busy day. I got home very, very late and I wanted to read this fresh. So here we go. Let's get into it. TCB. I don't even know what the chapter is called yet. 1059. The Captain Kobe Incident. So we're gonna get Kobe and Hancock. Let's go right into it. The Captain Kobe Incident. Katakuri and oven duking hands. What? Why? Cold-blooded voyage. The effects of Caesar's hallucinogenic gas. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Anyways, let's get into the real shit. Near Sphinx, Whitebeard's homeland, New World. Alright, thanks again for the ride, Yoi. Marco? You're really not going to join the crew, Marco? Ha ha ha, quit dreaming. Is that Shanks's? That's Shanks's ship, carrying Marco. Yeah, it is. Shanks gave Marco a ride. That's so sick. That's just so sick. I love it. And we're seeing Shanks again. I love it. You're really not going to join the crew, Marco? Ha ha ha, quit dreaming. I'm way too old and worn out to keep playing babysitter for you great pirates. Hee. Hey, it's not like I'm a handful or anything. Back me up here, Beck. Afraid I can't. And then you have Shanks and Beckman and Yasob waving goodbye to him, and then Lucky Roo laughing, and then the captain of the Red Hair Pirates, Monster, just over there clapping, celebrating. The GOAT himself, the best Red Hair Pirate. And Marco flies off. See you around. He could have just flew the whole way. A little earlier, back in Wano. Seriously? You're not leaving with us? Come on, be a pirate. Say it ain't so, Yamato-chan. You probably already know this, but that forest guy was only driven off thanks to whoever caused that immense burst of hockey. Kaido might be gone now, but his absence has opened up the floodgates for guys like that to pour into the country. Can't just abandon everybody now, can I? Besides, I doubt either of us would enjoy our adventures if we were always worrying about Wano. But, man, I still really want to be one of you, to be a real crewmate. I guess you got a point. It would be a load off my mind. Okay, I'll leave Momo and others to you. Alright. Careful, Yamato. Momo has a lot of pride. Don't wound it. And Zoro's talking to her. I know. I'll find another reason for me to stay. Yamato-chan. Sanji's just, destroyed that she's leaving. Here comes Marco. Straw Hat. There's a ship nearby that'll give me a lift, so I'll be heading off. Oh, there's a ship nearby. He doesn't want to tell him. He doesn't want to tell him who's in that ship, whose ship that is. So I'll be heading off first, Yoi. Marco, you're leaving already? Yeah. You saved me back in the Summit War, right? Jinbei, take Ace's brother and go. The flashback. Marco saved him so many times. Everybody saved Luffy in the Summit War. You guys will see in my Shanks video part 2. I talk about that a lot. I never got to say thanks. Back then, we all seemed so ready to spring into action. Makes you wonder why, doesn't it? Oh, Marco, Jinbei, and Luffy together again. It just brings back Marineford vibes. Wahahaha. That was a while ago. Who could say? I'm sure Ace would be proud to see how far you've come, Yoi. Most definitely. She. Oh, yeah? The times belong to you youngsters now. Stay strong. Got it. Later. And Marco is off. Said goodbye to Straw Hat, said goodbye to the Red Hair Pirates. The Isle of Women. Amazon Lily, Calm Belt, let's go. Boa Hancock, the GOAT, let's see what happened to her. I'm hoping she isn't captured, but I don't know. Kobe's more important to the story, but I like Boa way more. This is the first time in history men have invaded like this. The town is in bad shape. As long as I'm here, the Navy won't stop coming. So it's like the Mihawk situation. She keeps beating them. But where in the world would I go? Huff. Since it's come to this, I think I'd better go and marry Luffy. Now it would really benefit her. First it would have benefited Luffy. Now it would benefit her. You always think that. A few weeks prior, the gates are down. We're under fire. The Kuja are resisting. We got world government ships here, or marine ships. Oh, they sent a vice admiral. Sent a vice admiral for Boa Hancock? You gotta send two admirals. Okay, maybe not two, but you gotta send an admiral if you really want to beat Boa Hancock. Like, come on. At least, to be fair, a Vice Admiral is better than Kobe. So, deploy the new pacifistas. The Seraphims should be on the front lines now. The Seraphims? Still not ready to come out and face us, huh, Hancock? Get ready to record what happens. Roger. Who is that? I can't fight. For a second when he said Roger, I thought he meant Goldie Roger was there. Who is that? I can't fight a child. The chapter of overwhelming strength. Isn't that a little girl shooting beams? Kia. Warship spotted. Watch the stern. Is that a pacifista? Oh, that's so fucked up. They turn pacifistas into like little girls so people won't fight back. Huh? What the? Attention. That's Blackbeard's ship. That's Blackbeard's ship. Isn't it? Because it's got like the logs. Where's the Jolly Roger? That's Blackbeard. So when he said... Wait. Let me just keep reading. Huh, what the? Attention. Report from the shore. Pirates incoming. It's Blackbeard. It's fucking Blackbeard. So when he said he wanted what the world government were... When he said instead of the world government taking it, let's go get it. Was he talking about Hancock's fruit? Is he trying to kill Boa Hancock? An Emperor's crew is here. The Blackbeard pirates. Ah, it's a seaquake. Zee-ha-ha-ha-ha. The Sea Kings will notice us. Zee-ha-ha-ha. I've come for the Private Empress. No. She has the Marines on one side with Vice Admirals and Kobe, and she has Blackbeard on another side. And Blackbeard hasn't made a move for a while. And Blackbeard, whenever he makes a move, he always fucking wins. He's like Shanks. Anytime Shanks and Blackbeard make a move, they get their way. They win. It's just the way it is. This does not look good. I've come for the Private Empress. I won't let power like hers fall into the Navy's clutches. No. All the things you could have gone for. You want Bull's fruit? It's a hack's fruit, but there's so many other things right now. Hey, that Hancock. What a gorgeous face. Her head will make a wonderful trophy after I wring her neck. You can have your... I wonder who would win between her and Shiryu. You can have your way with her after we take the powers. Hang on. Don't you think we could have more fun with her if we took her alive? Oda's going deep. Don't go there, Oda. Kids read this series. Vice Admiral, we need you to give the order to engage Blackbeard. Oh, it's going to be like a three-for-all, like Marine Ford. Hold fire until we hear from HQ. Yeah, he's using his powers. I'm not here for you fellas. He's just treating them like fodder. And it looks like he's real comfortable with the Gurugura no Mi now, as we expected. Get out here, Boa Hancock. Kobe, let's go. Can't say I'm surprised. We expected other pirates to want a piece of the former warlords. Hancock, son, the Navy isn't looking for a fight. If you surrender to us, I promise we will leave immediately. Let us handle this, sister. The hero of their sure is conceited. This hero of yours. Oh yeah, I forgot to call him the hero now. He really is the protege of Garp. And here's Boa, the goat. Don't waste your breath. I'll never submit to another's captivity. Boom. There she is. The only person on this island right now that I think can stand a chance against Boa Hancock. Blackbeard destroys her, but I think Shiryu is the only one that might actually stand a chance to beat her. And maybe he does beat her, but aside from Blackbeard and Shiryu, I don't think anyone else is touching Boa. Unless like some kind of like, you know how it always is with Blackbeard, some sneaky shit goes on. She's fighting someone else and then he does something. Wait, sister, don't do it. Commodore Teach, save us. Nothing phases this thing. Huh? Wait, you're kidding. White hair, brown skin, and black wings? You guys aren't serious. This kid took all of you down by himself? It's a Lunarian. You're King, white hair, brown skin, and black wings. It's a Lunarian. It's like a kid version of King. PX? Don't tell me he's a pacifista. Ah, damn it. A pacifista brat. What the hell is going on? And he's fighting Blackbeard, and Blackbeard's, come on, you're a Yonko, bro. This is huge. Black hole. I can't believe we're seeing Blackbeard fight again, though. This is amazing. Slave arrow. Let's go. Knocking down the Marines. So Blackbeard is winning, and Hancock is winning. Let's go. Both collecting W's right now. Helmeppo-san. You too, Vice Admiral got one-shotted by Boa Hancock. And people wonder why some of us think Boa Hancock is one of the strongest characters in One Piece. One-shotting Vice Admirals. One-shotting. It's damn near you know, what someone else might have done, but let's not get into that. Hey, pacifista, stop that. You'll smash the people who've been turned to stone. Stop right now. That's an order. Perfume. Zihahaha. Snake. Did he just cut her off? She was about to do a kick or something. Oh shit. He's got her by the neck. He's lifting her up. Zihaha. Snake princess. She can't use her powers. Get your filthy hands off me. Former warlord, Pirate Empress Boa Hancock, bounty 1.659. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I knew it wouldn't be as big as crocodiles, but I knew it would be big too. But this is bigger than I expected. So was his. This is huge. I love that the warlords are back in the picture, looking better than even first Yonko commanders, because they all look like they might have been weaker than third Yonko commanders, and then we had all the Yonko commanders have their turn, and then the warlords came back in full effect, seeming to be even better than any Yonko commander. Get your filthy hands off me. Boa Hancock, bounty 1.659 billion. Let's go. She can't use her powers. I see. They don't call you Private Empress for nothing. Emperor Blackbeard, Marshal D. Teach. His bounty went up. It's more than Mihawk's. Bounty 3.996 billion. So he has Shanks' bounty? Wait. What did he do? What did he do in between this time? Because I know all the warlords got their bounty increase because of the abolishment, and then everyone that was on Wano got it because of Wano. What did Blackbeard do to get it? It doesn't make any sense. We got to find out. I hope we find out this chapter. Still, 1.659 and 3.996. Man, Oda's just dropping bounties on us left and right. Most of the morons on my crew are petrified. You sure got us good. I've had my eye on your power for quite a while. My beauty is what makes this power formidable. If you kill me, all your little friends will remain statues forever. Whoever inherits my power won't be able to release them. Let's go, Boa. Tell him. I knew it. Boa Hancock is far trickier than anyone expected. Oh my god. I was so caught up with the sick image of Blackbeard just holding her up and both of their bounties. I didn't even see Kobe standing right there in between them. I didn't even see that. And he's got like the sick cape. So he's looking like a top tier right now. So we got the perfect three-way going on right now. I mean, Kobe can't really do anything. Boa can't really do anything. Blackbeard could just solo them both. But it's an interesting perspective we got here. And Kobe can't do anything to Boa right now. He needs to help Boa Hancock because of Helmeppo and everyone else. What do I do? Everyone's been turned to stone. You got to help her. It's got to be 2-on-1. Seems like we are at a bit of an impasse, doesn't it, Hero? You did me a favor at Rockyport that made it possible for me to oust Ochoku and become the boss of Pirate Island. Huh. We're getting more history on what happened there. If I unhand the woman, do you reckon she'd play nice and change everyone back to normal? It'd be a headache for me if she didn't restore the Marines. I'll do it if you two get off my island. You know, I just don't buy it. But why does Blackbeard even care? Why is he even negotiating with Oh, he froze she froze some of the Blackbeard pirates too, I guess. So Kobe and Blackbeard are more so on the same side right now than Boa and Kobe. You know, I just don't buy it. The way I see it, if I let go, you just turn us to stone, right? I honestly don't think any man can resist your charms. This is a real head scratcher. But I guess I gotta kill you. Oh yeah, he's holding her. This is all just clicking for me. I just woke up, so my brain's a little slow right now. So she can't even use her devil fruit right now. I thought it was just the strength of him squeezing her neck and being powerful. But no, he negated her devil fruit powers. And they still haven't turned back. So that just proves that what she was saying is correct. Because otherwise, they would just turn back right now. Please don't. Don't throw all those lives away, Kobe to Blackbeard. I knew the Navy... Yo! Let's go! The GOAT is here. Forget Blackbeard, forget Hancock, forget Kobe. He's got sword in hand and he is ready to go. I don't know what happens here, but for everyone that was saying he was weaker than Kizaru, he couldn't touch the admirals, he's about to fight Blackbeard. Let's see what Rayleigh is about. Because I think everyone was wrong in saying that. I think Rayleigh is just below the Emperor still. I knew the Navy would lay siege to the island, but I didn't think that the terrain here would get this devastated. Sorry I'm late, Hancock. Dark King Rayleigh! Are we gonna get his bounty? Oh my god, my heart jumped for a second. My heart fucking jumped for a second. If we got Rayleigh's bounty, and we just got Blackbeard's, that was at 4 billion, and we always get a higher bounty, like we did with Crocodile, Mihawk, Buggy. His would have been guaranteed over 4 billion. And he's pulling out the sword. The goat is here. Look at Blackbeard's face. Look at his face right here. That is the face of a scared man. Whitebeard's old apprentice, huh? I know it's immature to admit this, but I really don't like you. Rayleigh, the Pirate King's right-hand man. Dark King Silver's Rayleigh. What? What? The Silver's Rayleigh? What? Man, who would have thought he'd be on this island? Hancock, release everybody that's been turned to stone. I will ensure this de-escalates without issue. Rayleigh is not stupid. Rayleigh is not an idiot. He's not an overconfident man. He's not cocky. Rayleigh is one of the most calculating individuals in the series, and he's one of the most humble when it comes to measuring his own strength. He would never, ever say this unless he can follow up, unless he can follow through, unless he can back up his words and he can get the job done. And he's staring an emperor in the face and telling Hancock, release everything and don't worry, I'm going to settle this issue. Stop underestimating Rayleigh and stop underestimating the old gen. The old generation is the strongest generation in One Piece. Oda has made it clear with portrayals so many times. Just look at Blackbeard's face. I will ensure this de-escalates without issue. Then the invaders will leave the island. I won't allow any funny business. Oh my god. Present day. And this was all a flashback. I'm so glad you managed to survive that. It's thanks to you, Rayleigh. Progress sometimes causes not a scratch. Not a scratch on the goat. Not a scratch on Rayleigh. Stop with all this BS, bro. Not a scratch. Not a scratch on Rayleigh. No ifs, ands, or buts, but this happened, but that happened, but that happened. No. If Blackbeard is a cocky guy, if he thinks he can do something, he'll do it. He tried to fight Garp and Sengoku at the same time. He does not care. He will only back down if he thinks you are stronger than him. If he knows you're stronger than him. Like Shanks, like Akainu, like Silver's Rayleigh. Progress sometimes causes new problems. Even the Conbelt isn't safe anymore. With Vegapunk sea stone paddle ships out there, between the Navy's new weapons and Blackbeard's arrival, I thought we were done for Neo. And Hancock is there. Private Empress of Amazon Lily, former 2 generations ago. Oh, we can get her bounty. She was the former Pirate Empress. Ex-captain of the Kuja Pirates. Shakuyaku. Oh, no bounty. Okay. But she was the former Boa Hancock of the Kuja Pirates. She was probably stronger than Hancock. So Rayleigh does have a history with Amazon Lily, though. He probably was there when he found her and married her. To be frank, we got lucky. Circumstances allowed me to resolve things with my reputation. I've gotten old. Oh, okay, fair enough. I will retract a little bit of what I said. I got a little too hyped there. But his reputation alone is able to scare Blackbeard away. So what does that say? Blackbeard knows he's old, too. It's going to be a hell of a fight, and Blackbeard does not want that. I'm pretty certain I wouldn't win a head-on fight against Blackbeard these days. Okay, I will retract a little bit of what I said. Not what I just said, but a little bit of what I said earlier. I will retract a little bit of it. I got a little hyped, I'll admit. But still, that's pretty fucking hype for Rayleigh. From the sounds of it, the Navy are looking to replace the 7 warlords with those new weapons. The Lunarians. Even after everything, those 2 didn't have a single scratch on them. It was bizarre. One of them looked just like Big Sis did when she was a kid. What is going on? Yes, we'll be docking at Egghead Port soon regarding the kidnapping of Captain Kobe. Captain Kobe, the hero of the Rocky Port incident, has been abducted by one of the 4 emperors, Blackbeard. His current status is unknown. Word spreads across the world. Chapter 1059 end. For the millionth time, best chapter since the return. The best chapter of One Piece since the return. And one of the best chapters of One Piece we have gotten in a very, very, very long time. Oh my god. Shanks and Marco. Luffy and Marco and Jinbei flashback, bringing back some Marineford vibes. Boa Hancock, Kobe, Blackbeard, Vice Admirals, absolute recklessness all over it. Chaos left, right, and center. Rayleigh comes and pulls a Shanks and ends everything. Pulls out his sword and everyone goes away. Kobe gets kidnapped by Blackbeard. How much more can Oda fit into one chapter? I don't even know. This was peak Oda. Man. What did you guys think of this chapter? Let me know down below, because I want to know what everyone else thought, because we got so much information. Maybe I'm even missing something. I don't even know here. With the new pacifistas, it looks like they're taking characters like Boa Hancock and whatever and mixing their DNA with maybe like some kind of Lunarian DNA that Vegapunk has. And I don't know if the timelines match, but maybe since King is the only Lunarian left... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say Greenbolt might have taken a sample, but no, we already know he was being tested in the lab many years ago with Kaido. So when King was being tested in the lab, they took some Lunarian DNA from him because he was from a dying breed back then. Now he is the only one. But they have his DNA, and they're using his DNA to take the strengths, like the wings, the futures, the brown skin, the white hair, and they're incorporating that into DNA from others that they have. So what it looks like they did is they mixed King's DNA with Boa's DNA and created this little girl that we see here that Blackbeard is struggling with. How did they get the Pirate Empress's DNA? Maybe when she was a kid and she was a slave. So it looks like this has been planned from Vegapunk for a while now, because this is from King's flashback and possibly from Boa's flashback. So like at least 20 years. And no one wants to fight back because these look like little girls and they don't look like real threats, or little boys, or whatever it was. The one that fought Blackbeard, it wasn't the Boa one. It was a different one, wasn't it? And he's full on using Black Hole. The one who fought Blackbeard looks like King. Looks almost exactly like King, like the face. Almost like a mixture between King and Mihawk. Like if you look at the panel where Blackbeard is using his Haki and he's blocking his attack, he looks like, he looks more like Mihawk there. He looks like a black Mihawk with white hair. Wait. He looks like Mihawk. She looks like Hancock. They abolished the warlords for these pacifistas. Okay, but here, if we go here, in the first picture where we see his face, where he's facing Blackbeard, he looks more like King. He definitely looks more like King here. But what if they do all look like the warlords? And they're shooting beams, I guess. Yeah, well, they had Kuma in captivity forever, so they could do all kinds of experiments with Kuma. We already know they did all kinds of experiments with him. Man, how strong are these things? How strong is Shaki? Or Shaku? I don't know why it says Shaku now. But how strong is she? Because she's a former Empress of Amazon Lily 2 generations ago. So she's like, I don't know. I'm sure her age is confirmed, but she's probably like in her late 60s. And we've seen old people in that age. Big Mom's in her late 60s. Big Mom is in her late 60s. So I think she's probably like the second strongest female character now after Big Mom. And this is a good panel because it just shows you the balance of everything. It shows her just smoking there, chilling, Rayleigh smoking there, chilling, and Hancock on her knees, resting on Rayleigh's knee, covered in bandages, sad and helpless. And that's Boa Hancock. That's a 1.65 billion berry bounty right there. But she ran into the wrong guy. Above all else, well, maybe not above all else, I'm jumping a bit, but one of the biggest things I want to know in this chapter is why did Blackbeard's bounty jump? That might seem like a small point that you could just skip and you could just not really care about, but no, because if there's anybody in this series that every single thing that they do matters, it's Blackbeard. And his bounty jumping tells us 2 things. A, it tells us that he did something, because he would have to do something for his bounty to jump. And B, it tells us he did something to make his bounty double. He didn't just do anything. He did something to make his... Keep this in mind. Luffy, although we know that Luffy is intentionally being lowballed, still, Luffy took down 2 emperors, or was the cause for 2 emperors' takedown, and took down Kaido directly, invaded Wano, caused all this havoc, and he doubled his bounty. But even his double was only a 1.5 bill jump. Blackbeard doubled his, and it was a 2 bill jump. What could Blackbeard have possibly done? If we hadn't just seen Shanks in the last few chapters and in this chapter, I would have been worried for Shanks. But we know Shanks is good. He would have had to have taken down someone. Oh wait, but who is this guy that he's talking to Kobe about that he's happy? That made it possible for me to oust Ochoku. and become the boss of Pirate Island. Okay, so depending on how strong and how influential this Ochoku guy is, maybe him taking down this Ochoku guy is what made his bounty jump. No, because when we got his bounty, he was already the boss of Pirate Island when he got the 2.2 billion berry bounty. This is confusing. Let me know. Let me know down below if you guys are watching this part of the live reaction. Please comment down below how you think Blackbeard got his bounty, because I want to hear ideas right now. I'm like I gotta discuss this with other people. I gotta hear what everyone else is thinking, because it's too much information. I'm gonna miss some stuff for sure. For sure. I've had my eye on your power for quite a while. So we thought it could have been Kaido's poneglyph. We thought it could have been Luffy's devil fruit. We thought it could have been perhaps a devil fruit tree on Elbaf. Some kind of devil fruit tree there. We thought it could have been Nico Robin. We thought it could have been so many different things, and of everything, it was Hancock's fruit. The one thing I don't understand is we're getting real close to the One Piece, and he's still worried about stuff like this, rather than like stealing a Nico Robin. Like the world government, they have their priorities on track. They do. They were even willing to piss off Kaido to stop Luffy and to steal Robin. Stealing Robin and stopping Nico were their priorities above all else, even above pissing off Kaido. So they understand that we're close to the end game. Blackbeard's just doing what Kaido did. He's just building an army with devil fruits. Just the only difference is instead of Zoans and Smiles, he's doing it with any type of OP fruit. It could be any type of fruit as long as it's OP, and they're way more OP than the average Kaido, the average Beast Pirate fruit. But he's just doing the same thing. It's just gonna take him years. Like, it's not. Technically, if we're being realistic here, taking Hancock's fruit, how much closer is it gonna get into the One Piece, as opposed to like stealing a road poneglyph or stealing Nico Robin? You know what I mean? Man, Rayleigh. Is this the first time we've seen Rayleigh post time skip? Since Luffy said goodbye to him right after the post time skip and taking away the flashbacks. Anytime we go to the flashback of their training, like with Katakuri, this is the first time we've actually seen Rayleigh in real time. And he pulls out his sword. Oh man, I knew the Navy would lay siege to the island, but I didn't think the terrain here would get this devastated. Sorry I'm late, Hancock. Dark King Rayleigh, Whitebeard's old apprentice, huh? I know it's immature to admit this, but I really don't like you. So we also find out he was Whitebeard's apprentice. Okay, so Kaido was Rox's apprentice. Shanks was Roger's apprentice. And now we get confirmation that Blackbeard was not just a Whitebeard pirate, but he was a Whitebeard apprentice. So all these guys that are running the world today as emperors were all apprentices of the goats of the old gen. The three highest guys of the old gen, Roger, Whitebeard, and Rox. No disrespect to Garp, he's right there with them, but those are the top three. They all had apprentices that are arguably the three top guys now. Blackbeard, and then I think Shanks and Kaido are definitely top guys. Blackbeard, he's struggling with this little Boa Hancock pacifista. He's running away from Dark King. That's what he does best. Oh man, he runs away from everybody. This man ran away from Shanks. He ran away from Akainu. Now he ran away from Rayleigh. You know, I saw someone comment something like that on Reddit. I guess I didn't even realize. They didn't say that he ran away from Rayleigh, but they said he does everything in threes, and he ran away from two guys already, and now he ran away again. But I didn't even realize that. I was reading a spoiler. The way they put it, was so discreet, I didn't even realize it was a spoiler. Who would have thought? If you had told me we would get... I think Blackbeard's the biggest surprise this chapter. No, Rayleigh, because Rayleigh's rarer to see than Blackbeard. If you would have told me we would get Rayleigh, Blackbeard, Hancock, Kobe, not just in the same chapter, but on the same island, at the same time, all right next to each other. Those four right next to each other. And in the same chapter, we get Shanks, we get Marco, we get Luffy, we get the Straw Hats, we get Yamato, Jinbei, Zoro, Sanji. What a chapter, guys. What a chapter. What am I missing here? I want to make sure I cover everything. I want to discuss everything in this chapter. So, New World, Sphinx Islands, yeah, Marco's going back home. Shanks gave him a ride. I feel like he's almost like... He's so cool with the Straw Hats and the Red Hairs. If he were to join a pirate crew, he could join any. Because, remember, Shanks asked him first, too. Shanks asked him while Whitebeard was still alive. See, it's not like I'm a handful of anything. Back me up here, Beck. I'm afraid I can't. Oh, that's funny. And Marco's gone. Yamato's gone. Hancock. A few weeks prior. Oh, yeah, so they started off with this. I think I'd better go marry Luffy. Yeah. Anyways, that's the live reaction for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.